Previously on that bullshit.
Well, today, a Lorain County judge reduced the amount awarded to Oberlin's Gibson's Bakery. A jury originally ordered Oberlin College to pay the bakery $44 million. Now the family will receive $25 million because of a state cap on punitive damages. The family accused the college of racist labels and ruining their livelihood by encouraging protests. Now, this case dates back to November 2016 when 3 black students were arrested for assaulting the owner, David Gibson's son, Alan, who is white, after he caught one of those students shoplifting. Protests ensued over accusations of racial profiling. The current president of Oberlin College and her attorney joined us tonight at 7.
But I do think that this is really about the speech of students and whether a college should be held responsible for the speech of students. And there's oftentimes speech that's permissible speech, First Amendment speech that we allow folks to make. But this is also about a claim that this was impermissible speech. But fundamentally, did the college make it? Did the college produce the flyer? Did the college produce the Senate resolution? And the answer to that is no. And that's why it can have a chilling effect on speech, because what we would have to do to constrain students and faculty and staff, just in case we might be liable for that speech, will be constraining people's First Amendment rights.
I enjoy being right about a bunch of stupid people. Stupid is as stupid does, and this college and all the people that go to the college and all the people that work at a college are a bunch of stupid asses. How could you in your right mind think it would be a good idea to believe a bunch of college students that a store committed the cardinal sin and prevented people from stealing? But not just any people, black people, because we know nowadays if a black person does wrong, they can get away with it because poverty, disenfranchised, indigenous, racism somewhere, white supremacy somehow over there. And if you're a store owner and you see a black person robbing you, it's perfectly fine to just sit there and take it because insurance is going to cover it. You're white, you have privilege, you own a store, and all these different excuses, and nobody's is responsible because they're black and obviously they're the victims. And if you defend yourself, you will be pegged as racist, and a school finding out about it will have faculty members at your location to help students demonstrate and prove that you don't care about black people, and prove that you don't hold the values of African Americans, and prove that your business should be shut down and you should lose money because you wanted to stop people from stealing from your store. You could take that school to court and you could win and gain millions of dollars, but they try to fight back because they try to make the claim that, oh, we had nothing to do with this. We didn't partake in this. This is people trying to speak out against you, you evil white supremacists. So you as a college try to fight back. But oh, no. When there's evidence to prove you took part in this, you will pay the fuck up. Family-owned bakery falsely labeled racist by woke Ohio college gets major win in court. Gibson Bakery, a family-owned bakery, has operated in Oberlin, Ohio since 1885, received major win in its ongoing feud with Oberlin College, which encouraged and supported students and faculty falsely accusing the bakery of racism in 2016. This is what, 6 years old, and it took this long for this family to get this win. A jury had awarded the bakery $36 million in damages after Oberlin's sustained campaign against the shop, and the college fought the verdict with every tool at its disposal. The state Supreme Court on Tuesday declined to hear Oberlin's appeal, meaning the school will finally have to pay the bakery it has nearly put out of business. I'm not reading anymore because that's all I need. You wasted your time. You wanted to paint a business as racist. You wanted to defend a bunch of people who were shoplifters. You seemingly wanted students to promote the fact that the business was racist. You tried to run them out of business, and you tried very hard to make it seem like they're in the wrong and they don't have to do anything and they just have to take it. And you as an organization and as a college that houses the next generation of dumbasses, you were not responsible, even though there's proof that goes around saying that you were responsible.
Were there any professors or administrators participating in the protest, though? There have been reports that there were.
Right. So one of the things I think is what's interesting about this debate is when do people get a chance to exercise their own First Amendment rights, and when are they representing the institution? And so there was one administrator there who was representing the institution, and the student handbook requires her to be there, the dean of students. And so she was there to ensure that the protest was lawful and was safe, and was saying to students, you can't stand here, you can't stand there. And some people have perceived that as being a part of the protest.
Oh, and now you gotta pay up. I'm sorry, I don't feel bad. That's what you get. That's what you get for a couple things. Number one, just blindly accusing people of racism. Number two, defending people who did wrong. And number three, listening to college students who are pretending to care about different types of people, because you want to talk about small businesses, you want to talk about protecting and making sure people are safe, making sure you got cheap things to buy. This bakery has been around for as long as anybody has been alive. They've been around before most of these people were alive. And you mean to tell me that they're in the wrong for protecting their store? You mean to tell me that they're in the wrong for making sure nobody steals from them? And the only reason this is a problem is because some black people decided, I'm going to steal today, and it didn't work out, and so everybody started saying, that's rooted in racism. I'm tired of y'all pretending like, oh, it's okay for anybody to steal, because if you do that, my only question will be, can I come steal from you? That's going to be the only thing I ask, because if it's okay for other black people to do it because, oh, this company or this person has insurance and they're white, so they're obviously rich, obviously I can look at your white supremacist activist ass and say, hey, you look rich, can I come get something out of you? Obviously, the answer will be no, because it's your things. You care about your things. And every single time I talk about this, I tell y'all, everybody cares about their stuff. They really don't value other people. I value this wrist wrap. I value my glasses. I value this gum. I value this microphone that looks like a penis. I value this PlayStation 5 controller. I value all these things more than any of your human lives. And if you come and take them from me, I don't care about your skin color. I don't care how many people you slept with. I don't care how many times your uncle or the pastor or that daycare worker touched you when you were a kid. None of that matters to me, because you stepped on my property trying to harm me and all the things I hold dear. And I ain't going for it. So guess what, Oberlin College? I don't care about your money. I don't care about how this affects other people. I don't care how this affects your students. I don't care how this affects your funds. Pay up. You wasted everybody's time for years. You were helping paint an organization and a business as racist for years. Time to pay the piper, and I don't feel bad whatsoever. And this should be a reminder to everyone in attendance. Never believe a bunch of activists, because them motherfuckers are always lying. Subscribe to the channel. I'll see y'all in the next one. Goodbye.